This is Aidan Hutchinson working out, and it looks like it's just improving tremendously.
That right there, that stunt that he did right there, that back and forth is huge. All this is amazing. I mean, he looks powerful, right? He's gaining power. So what month are we at? Because we're at six, seven.
So it was in October.
Yeah, so we're 6-7 months right now. So the prediction, I mean, he's ahead of the curve. He's doing everything. That's, we say 90% zero pain. He's definitely there. That's the one I said is most impressive.
Where he's hopping on the leg that was snapped in half.
I'll go back to that.
And that's full power. When you're moving, when you're just walking, you're getting, for the amount of weight you have, 4 to 6 pounds of pressure on those joints. When you're jumping in a short distance like that, you can multiply that by 10. So that pressure that he's putting on his orthopedic, the medical team needs a shout out. He's got a medical team that did everything right, and this guy's recovering at a high level. We're worried about, we need an edge player, we need this. Like, we have Hutchinson. Hutchinson is, to complement him, great. So he's not, focused, the two guys are always on him. But he's a horse. He's coming. My prediction was he's coming back stronger and smarter.
Let me ask you about the smarter part, the psychology part is really what I want to ask you about, and specifically because the hopping up, back and forth on one leg, that was the workout in that video that got me to be like, okay, I see that now too. What's that psychology like? Because if somebody stubs a toe, you baby it a little bit. The way you walk, you baby it a little bit.
Yeah.
So the psychology of it. Am I ready to put this amount of pressure on this big toe or whatever anytime soon? What do you think Hutchinson's going through right now just with the psychology of the injury? Can I jump up, bounce up and down on that leg?
What we're getting to see is his highlight film, right?
Right.
So you're seeing his highlight film. You're not seeing all the work he's put in to get what you're saying, the psychological confidence to do that. He's not, there's no water, there's no lack of activity, there's not a rubber band to take any pressure off. He's full pressure on that leg. So we're getting to see the highlights. What you're talking about is what he's been building up to over the last 4 weeks. If we see that progression, then you would see that hesitation. What I look for, what's nice with the running thing, which I've tried to educate the audience on, look at the good side. Look at the comparison side. Look if there's a hitch in it. Look if there's a hesitation. I don't see much hesitation. It's hard for me to figure out what side is actually injured as well as he's doing right now. And it's the power now. So he's in phase 4 of what I call a 4-phase system.
Doc, do me a favor. For the people at home that are trying to figure out when they can see Aidan in a contact situation that will make them feel at ease, because at this point they're happy about, they're excited about, but they're trying to figure out, when is he going to get to be in the other side of an offensive lineman and have that banging and that contact? I know you're not a part of that process down there, but you have an idea. When can you see Aidan Hutchinson realistically in a contact type of situation with an opposition?
He's going to start doing that soon from what I'm seeing here. And like I said, we get to see his highlight film because he's ready for it. He's probably doing some of that, with the block and tackle guys. With the pads, he's doing it in a controlled environment. And we want that controlled environment. This is still a controlled environment. When you're playing football at full speed, there's no control, right? So that's what you're talking about. Let the chat simmer down. I mean, we should be really happy that he's at this, but we always want more. We always want more, which is part of, even
being
why
human. Part of being human.
Yeah, you got, what else can we do for him?
Yeah.
But basically, I think he's probably already started a little bit with the pads, getting hit, getting pushed around a little bit. But if he's showing this from my progression, he's ready for that next step. But it's the first step of that contact, right? So we'll get a highlight film probably in 4 weeks how he's moving with the blocks. I keep calling it block and tackle, but with the dummies and the people there and controlled, and then he'll move to it. I mean, know what our time frame is. What is our time frame?
September 10th, 11th.
So we still got 4 months.
Yeah. So you're looking at a 10-month recovery.
That's always a good thing about getting hurt early. I mean, if you're going to get hurt,
right,
getting her earlier in the season, especially now, you have way more time to come back versus December, January playoffs. Yeah.
Right. No, he's, us missing the Super Bowl, glass half full, or we should have a stronger Hutchinson coming back.
So, Doc, I talked to your buddy today on Fox 2.
Uh-oh.
He was in San Antonio, though. The Iceman, George Gervin.
Did he do a shout-out?
No, he did not do a shout-out.
Oh, my God.
Well, on TV, Doc, we have 3 minutes. You know what I mean?
I could get a 3-minute story in there.
Well, I know you're good friends with the Iceman, George Gervin. Big 3 coming to Detroit. He's part of the Game Above ownership group that is going to be the Detroit Amplifiers, the Detroit Amps. He's going to be in town soon. Is he going to come here with you?
I will highlight that there's a good chance that he will be here.
We love the Iceman.
No, he'll be here. We'll probably have hopefully some type of ownership here. I pushed Woodward Sports to him that we're the #1 live streaming sports network in Detroit.
You ain't lying.
And you want to be a part of it. And he says, Doc, whatever you think, we're doing. And there's an outside chance there may be an announcement of a team doctor too, but I won't.
All right.
But I don't know if I'm coming out of retirement for it. Let's see what we got.
Come on, Doc.
Man,
But if I get certain flights and certain benefits, I could be influenced.
There you go. What do you got going on this weekend?
This weekend, you're looking at Cranbrook Lacrosse.
Are we a senior this year?
He's a senior this year. This is the last couple days.
Wow.
We will not talk about his last game against Brother Rice, but we should show his highlight film.
Do you have it?
I have it on my phone, but we'll pull it up.
Well, maybe next week when we have a better game.
Yeah, it was Brother Rice, and they took it to him. But
Brother Rice is Brother Rice, though, right?
But they took all the other ones out. They've done really well. They've been doing, they're really well. And we're going out to Lansing. It's a 2.5-hour drive for a 2-hour game, and back home, and then a flight down to Florida. I got some work to do there.
That's fun stuff, man.
And then concerts, you got Jelly Roll and Post Malone coming
You got
up.
tickets for that?
I have my position there.
Can you get us some tickets for that?
That's a sold-out show.
Doc,
That's a sold-out show, but
I can't
if
get
you can-
peptides. I can't get tickets. What can I get, Doc?
if you want to carry the
Golf
bag,
lessons.
we can figure out a way to get you in the room.
Can I get a phone call? Is that too much, Dad?
There's always love for you guys. You guys are on speed dial.
Doc, we love
that.
you. We appreciate it, my man. Thanks so much. This is fun.
Fun
Great
Fridays.
stuff on Hutchinson, too. And great stuff just for the everyday person, too. Like how to continue doing what you enjoy to do as long as you possibly can do it. It's all about routine and taking care of yourself.
You just to echo that. That's exactly it. You have to have a routine. Like I'm looking at myself. I have a routine I've been doing for 30 years at the gym, and I've been criticized. You want to change it up a little, and I do, but I still have my routine thing I do to keep my man. I can't be this fat for no reason. So
you're talking to somebody that, yes, I
you got to
understand.
have a routine. You got to have a routine. Stretching is huge. Stretching, hydration, the minimum. You got to start doing.
Michigan Sports and Spine, MichiganSportsandSpine.com. Dr. Jeff Pierce. Thanks so much, my man. We appreciate it. Bray,
It's been a great show, man.
how about it? What do you got going on this weekend?
Golfing tomorrow with my guys over
It's
there.
that time of the year.
Yeah.
I already know we're going to get some days.
Hey,
I already know.
It's Monday.
I already know.
I'll do the best with the outings. Like they're like the 8, 9, 10 starts.
you gotta
They
have-
sneak in.
but
It's
you gotta
also
have-
pulling in sponsorships.
Yeah, absolutely. You're working.
You know,
You're on that course. You're
sometimes
working.
This is true. The gift of gab.
That's
As
right.
they-
That's right, baby.
Yeah.
We get those
Appreciate
deals
you guys
done.
in the chat, man. You guys make the show go around. Appreciate the engagement all week. Shout out to Pete and Anson. Did a hell of a
Great
job
job,
with
guys.
that. as
Appreciate
well.
you guys.
Good job, Ricky.
Ricky, appreciate you as well. Ryan,
Always.
appreciate your time, effort, and the leadership. And then Doc, we appreciate you. Shout out to my guy Aaron.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on Expert Sports Injury Insight with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join Dr. Pierce every Tuesday during Big D Energy and Thursdays during Ermanni and Edwards, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Trust the guy that I trust. Dr. Jeff Pierce is here to keep you in the game and performing at your best. For more information, visit MichiganSportsandSpine.com or call 248-426-9944.